G'day, I'm Graham. Welcome back to the channel. Well, here we are. It's day 12 of our 12 days of Christmas, our final episode. And our car today is a VL Commodore, number 16, driven by Alan Grice and Wynne Percy at Bathurst. So it's a beautiful looking car. It's an era in Australian motor racing that I'm not overly fond with. I wasn't a great fan of the Group A era. So much preferred the Group C's and then into the V8 supercar type eras. But anyway, this was what we had to have at the time. So yeah, we'll have a look at that shortly and talk about that. But today our stubby holder is from my favourite coastal holiday spot. I'm normally a desert person. I love the inland of Australia, but this spot, Brooms Head, on the north coast of New South Wales, is a lovely little spot, and we've been going there since 50 odd years now. My in-laws had a house there when we were first married, and we used to spend Christmas there, and as the kids were growing up, it just is a wonderful little spot. And it's a little village surrounded by the Uruguay National Park, so there's nowhere for it to expand, no land for it to grow, no room really for high rises or anything, so they're just the beach shacks have been replaced by reasonable housing, but it's still a lovely, peaceful little spot to go. Right on the headland, it's got a couple of beautiful beaches, and then in the distance you've got Redcliffe, which is another iconic spot, and lots of camping at Redcliffe in the national park. So if you're into camping and that sort of thing, it's a great little place to visit. So let's have a look at our car of the day. As I say, VL Commodore, Holden Racing Team car. Walkinshaw ran the Holden Racing Team at this stage, and the car was driven by Alan Grice, a great Australian racing driver, and Wynne Percy, an Englishman who came out in the late 1980s as part of the Walkinshaw takeover of the Holden Racing operation. And this was to be his second last full-time run in Australia. In 1991, after Bathurst, he returned to the UK, but finished his time with us. But no, the car in the black and white livery is quite striking. Castrol on the bonnet, and running telecom mobiles on the doors. But it's a beautiful car. And as a scale electric model, this is one of the Vietnam built cars, and I love the little Holden logo carved into the chassis. That's a very nice touch. It's a inline motor on this one. We're back to having full interiors in our Commodores, which was a big change, and this one even runs lights. So they really upped their game when they moved from China to Vietnam in making these cars. The interior is a bit plain, but it's what it is. So yeah, it's there. It's a nice car. So we'll put it on the track. We'll give it a run, and we'll just see if it's going to perform. I hope it's going to be better than the other Commodores that have been going around, because they haven't been all that great, have they? Anyway, we'll give it a run, and then when we finish, we'll go through the results of all 12 cars and just see what was the best and what was the worst of the performers. Okay, track time now.
Turn to inverted left.
Disastrous.
Turn to inverted left. Pass the car right now. Turn to inverted left. Congratulations, Savannah, for winning.
Well, that was interesting. It ran a 9390, which is so-so on the track. It did a bit better than the A9X, but that's nothing to hang your hat on. Now this car, I forgot to mention earlier that this car is an early birthday present from my wife. Tomorrow is my birthday, and I was running a bit short of having enough cars for this particular video. I could have put another L34 in probably, but or another ZB Commodore, but I wanted something a bit different. I originally was considering buying the Craven mild A9X, but seeing as how the A9X I had didn't seem to perform on this track very well, I thought I haven't got a VL, and probably I should have one just so I can bag it or whatever. But anyway, so we went shopping and picked up this VL, and so it's an early birthday present, and yeah, it runs reasonably, but it's still not a great performer. I don't know whether some work on it will help, but we'll have to see in time to come. All right, well, what we're going to do now is I'm going to run through from 12 through to 1, the cars we've run and the times that they've performed, and we'll see which is the fastest. Check that. 1's an L34, 2's an L34, 3's an L34, 4's a ZB Commodore, 5 is an L34, 6 is an L34, and then 7's. Well, there we are. That's the end. We've listed them from 12 down to 1, and as I predicted partway through the series, the L34 Tiranas really dominate on this track. They fill the first 6 positions except for position number 4, which was the ZB Commodore, and as I said, that's got a 25,000 RPM motor in it, so it should go a little better than anything else that we had. It only came in at 4, so L34s, 5 of them in the top 6 positions, and that was quite interesting, I thought. I'm not saying that they're the best on anybody else's track, but on this particular track, they're the car to beat by the look of it. Well, there we have it, the end of our 12 Holdens of Christmas, and I hope you've enjoyed some of it along the way. And I'll be back this year with some new content. Hopefully, got a few projects up my sleeve, so we'll see if we can get into those and make a few videos. But anyway, thank you for watching, and we'll see you later.